Hi guys, in today's video we are going to be discussing a very interesting theory about how the new Iceberg Lettuce character making its way into Battle for Neighborville might actually be Ice Bloom instead. So this video idea came to me after Snow Martinez commented on my Iceberg Lettuce video that the character looks like Ice Bloom. Now Ice Bloom is a character I am unfamiliar with, but after a quick Google search I was amazed at how much the new character did in fact look like Ice Bloom. Not only does it look similar, there are a few other reasons why Iceberg Lettuce could be Ice Bloom, and that's what we'll be talking about today. Please just be aware that this is a discussion video and is purely speculation, nothing is confirmed. As usual, just before we begin, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy the content on this channel and want to help it grow. Anyway, let's get started. So let's start off by talking about the most obvious similarities between these two characters, and this of course is the visuals. Now if you take a look at both of these characters side by side, there are about 4 things I would say are quite similar. Starting from the top down, we have the very cool cluster of ice or icicles on the top of the head. Not in the exact same position as Ice Bloom is 2D, but it certainly has the same sort of effect. Next is the head shape, which is the same, a circle, as well as the smooth textures on the face, which both share. The exception here is that Iceberg Lettuce does in fact have this layering effect on the back of the head, which is more of a giveaway that this is a lettuce. Moving on, we have the mouth shape. Now obviously Ice Bloom's mouth is open and the other's is closed, but if you imagine that both were closed, they would actually share this subtle U-shaped mouth. Finally, we have the arrangement of the leaves at the bottom of Ice Bloom. So yes, unlike the apparent Iceberg Lettuce, Ice Bloom's leaves aren't made of ice, but they are in a very similar position. It's expected that there would be visual changes from Plants vs Zombies 2 to BFN. So that's about it for the visual similarities. Now we're going to talk about the files that were found for Iceberg Lettuce. As it stands at the moment, the name Iceberg Lettuce hasn't been confirmed. If you actually take a look at the file names, these are from NMGaming by the way, this new character is still being named as just the ice plant, which is more than likely just an internal name. So basically what I'm saying is that there is a potential that this ice plant isn't Iceberg Lettuce at all, but at the same time it doesn't confirm that it is Ice Bloom either. The final thing I would like to talk about in terms of similarities is the abilities. So in Plants vs Zombies 2, both Iceberg Lettuce and Ice Bloom do very similar things, with Ice Bloom being a bit more powerful. So from the footage of the BFN ice plant, we found out that the abilities the character has are Shield Deploy, Heal Self and Backdash, and we did have some controversy about the Snowball ability. However, the two abilities I want to focus on are Backdash and Shield Deploy. Now Backdash is the one ability that actually freezes zombies, and of course both Iceberg Lettuce and Ice Bloom have this ability. But what's more interesting in Ice Bloom's case is that in PvZ2, when a zombie is frozen, it gets turned into a block of ice that works similar to a weak walnut. But I still think it's interesting how it works like a shield in a sense, so potentially that could be where the idea of Shield Deploy came from, but like I say, this is pure speculation, so I could be completely wrong. Overall, I think because of the layering effect on the back of Ice Plant, there is a strong chance that this will be Iceberg Lettuce, but I think you can agree that there is at least some inspiration between these two characters when it comes to the overall look and perhaps the abilities too. There are also a number of other Plants vs Zombies 2 plants that have similarities to the ice plant, such as Mistletoe, whose eye shape is very similar and has that more feminine look, as well as shooting snowballs or berries. Also, the icicles on the ice plant's head are similar to what we see on Snoopy, so perhaps this character is just a combination of various ice plants and could have a different name altogether. Anyway guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments below. Do you think the new plant is going to be Ice Bloom, or do you think it'll still be Iceberg Lettuce? But other than that, remember to subscribe and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.